right, guys, we just got the notification. The boxes have arrived. We've been waiting for this ever since this weekend. We want to thank Tom, Noah, and Kate for all their lovely information. Our gate's broke. I'm going to try to fix that. All their lovely information they gave us here on our coop works. I've been kind of keeping it a secret. I've been leaving some breadcrumbs for you to find. And here in just a second, we're going to open them up, and it's going to be one of the biggest moves that we're going to make here for the farm. So you have to stay tuned until we get them all out. So we decided we're not going to, hey, I just figured out what UPS did. They turned the labels in so you couldn't tell what it was, so nobody would steal them.
Yeah, because I was like, they seen the chicken coop.
Yeah. This has probably got a label on it. It does. I am super stoked, guys. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Check out our Coop Works feeders. I am super excited. This will hold 80 pounds of feed. And one thing I like about it, we can lift it up as high as we want it, or we can lower it as high as we want it. And the other thing that I absolutely love about it, we know the whole backstory of this. We know how this started with Kate, and that makes
all her chickens.
And all of her chickens. That makes me feel so much better, just because this product's amazing. And when you see the waterers, which I'm going to go ahead now that we're right here, and here's the water. When I talk about the other waterers that they get brittle and they break, we'll show you that here just shortly. So I don't think we're going to actually set the feeders up tonight, but that will probably be in the next video, I do believe. I'm going to go ahead and get them off of here, just because I do want to. We need to go set a few more foot traps, but you know, this has just been one of those things. I haven't been this excited about something in a very long time, especially being that, you know, I've always wanted something that keeps the algae out, that you don't have to worry about it building the algae. And then with the feeder, like Kate said, I never thought of it neither, but I like how you raise the legs up so they have to peck in there. They can't choose what they want. They have to eat just what's at the lid. So super excited. We're not going to actually set them up in this video. It'll be in the next video. But if you're interested in one of these, I will demonstrate everything probably in the next video why I choose to go with these besides the other waters we've been using. It's very simple. These here, you're going to get a lifetime use out of them. You know, they've honestly, like you seen in the video I just aired to you a little bit ago, was, you know, one of them is a tornado. As long as you got it latched, all the feed was in it. So they're very thick, very well made, very well planned. And I'm just thankful we got to meet the owners and the creators of it. So we're going to unload these, and then we're going to go set a couple more traps. I'm going to hope here in the next week or so, we're going to go ahead and get our hen gear boxes back in our chicken coops. Now we're going to eventually get nesting boxes for all of them, but it just takes time, especially when you are using products that are top of the line, because you're never going to have to replace these. Just like our nesting box, you know, the storm come in, wrapped all of our trees up. It was sitting right there. One of our hens actually survived in it, and these feeders and waters have been in tornadoes as well. So it's just going to take a little bit of time. And here's the deal: I do believe Hen Gear actually carries the Coop Works products as well. So if you do decide, I'm going to leave a link in the description box. We are affiliate with them, and we got approved while we was there. You can use the product code Eddy Family to save 5% off your order. So, but if you want to give it some time, give us some time until you see my next video. We get them out and demonstrate them. But I hope with you seeing them while we seen them at the show wins you over. I absolutely believe in this product, and I stand behind this product. For one, I seen the product but I met the family that created this, and they got strong values, and I'm just thankful for it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run inside, get some cat food, and then we'll come back out and set up the DP traps. I got some stuff to put in the traps, but looks like we got some guineas and turkeys want something to eat. All right, y'all kitty cats, y'all stay in there, okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Hey. Calm down, guys. There's enough for everybody. My goodness. They act like they ain't never ate before. So as I was going through the cameras, I saw that there are about 3 raccoons that are coming up from the back. So we're going to go ahead and set the DP traps out. That way we can go ahead and get them caught. We got 3 of them over here on the fence line. Oh, I don't know if y'all going to be able to see down here. Y'all might not be able to see down here. I might have to snap my finger like that and make it lighten up. Let's try it again. See, it worked. Sometimes you just got to have that lucky snap. So this trap is here, but nothing has set it off. But I think the bait's gone out of it. Let's see. Yeah, looks like the bait's gone. Or it's got wet. Alright, we should be good now. Let's see if I can got the strength to do this one-handed. Alright. Hopefully in the morning we come back and we have at least one of the raccoons. But there's 3 of them. And we got them on the camera pretty regular. So it's a good chance we'll have them in the morning. But I honestly think if we do, look at Romeo. Romeo's hanging out with the pigs. We got some more daylight. I'll take y'all and show y'all him here in a little bit. I will go check on him a little bit, but sometimes I don't know if the camera's going to be good enough. It's been a busy day. I didn't get a lot of things done I wanted to, especially with the tractor. I got the attachments and stuff, but I wanted to get some brush hogging done. But I could do it tonight. I could film it at nighttime. Oh, let's see if we got anything in here. This is a newer one, and I can tell that because they're harder to set sometimes. All right, guys, that's probably going to pretty much wrap it up for this evening. Well, if you've seen the last video, you will know that I told y'all that this video was going to be exciting for us. If you're new to the channel, welcome to our farm. Welcome to our family. Hopefully you choose to click that little red button. Make sure, go back right now and check and see if you're subscribed, because a lot of people I noticed the other night said they wasn't getting the notifications. So go back, gotta answer the phone first. Today is an exciting video because we are going to be putting out our new waterers and feeders today in this video. We was trying to get it in yesterday's video, but that video got a little bit too long. just we've had so much going on, especially trying to catch all the predators that are getting our chickens, but and our goats. We can't even let them run free right now. But anyways, these are the new feeders. Super excited. We stand behind this company 100%, and we're going to get into more of this here in just a little bit. So we got 3 waterers and 3 feeders, and we're going to put them all in the front one, and our feeders will hold 80 pounds. So what we're going to do first, before we do all that, we got to go run and check the traps. We'll check the traps, and then we will we'll start putting the feeders up. I'm excited. I can't set no new traps right now because I have lost my little deal somehow. I don't know if when the kids got it, my deal to drive the anchors in the ground. So we're going to go check traps. I'm going to go ahead and order one of those anchors. I need some more anchors, and I need to go ahead and order one more of those deals. So I'm going to do that real quick. All right, so I went ahead and ordered another one of those stakes because we needed some more earth anchors anyways. So we're going to run these traps, and then we'll go back over and check the DB traps. And then after that, we're going to go back and work on those feeders. So now that we are letting the donkeys out, we are putting this up so they can't get over here by the creek. That's the main thing, is we don't want them to get out. Now unfortunately with Bushwhacker and them, that means they don't get to go back there right now. But we're just going to let the donkeys run free for a little bit. See nothing down there, but we got a camera there going on it too, so that don't surprise me that we don't see anything because the camera is there. We'll check the other one. It doesn't have a camera, and that's the deal, is if we don't get them on the traps, that's good. That means they're not up here close by the property. The other ones we got up here. Oh, we got something on it. Yeah, I got a possum on it, so we're going to have to reset that. I guess all the trapping stuff's up at the house because I forgot to unload it, but I'm not going to sit here and wait for this guy to be... I'm going to take care of him already. I know, buddy. You got in all of it, didn't you? Alright, so I'm going to run up there and get my trapping stuff so I can just reset them as we go before I go to the back. Yeah, since we're back up here, I had to get some trapping stuff. We're going to go ahead and run the DP traps real quick. Get them taken care of. I don't remember which way the best way to do it. Need to get back down here and get the rest of that hay out there. Check and see if we got anything on this. Don't see anything. Well, don't see anything, but it does look like something come up here and got some of the cat food off of it, though. They'll be back. Here's the deal. There's 2 more down here. Look at these. Y'all better stay up there. Where's Romeo? I need to lay my eyes on Romeo. Y'all get up there. They don't need to be coming down here getting used to this because they'll be trying to escape. So we got 2 more traps down here. Maybe whatever was getting it here got spooked. The dog come up. But something did come up here. Same deal. Some come up here and ate the part of it all. That one is set off, but it's not caught, which is weird. That's the first time I've ever seen that happen. First time. I bet you, since that's like that, I bet you that's them feral cats running around here. Steph said she actually saw one of the cats the other day, and it actually had a baby with it. Well, that almost ended up. Well, there's Bushwhacker. Let's just go say hi to him. See what his pulse is like today. Good morning, Bushwhacker. You doing okay today? Well, I got it to where why is them ears peeled back like that? Dear Lord, you look like Frankenstein. You just don't want to be messed with today? Well, I know you didn't get your treats this morning. I was just too busy. We didn't sign a contract saying you're going to get treats every single morning. Okay? But if you behave, you might get some treats this evening. Can you behave? Huh? Will you behave? I know, I should have got you some treats this morning. I know, tell everybody hi. Tell them you love them. Yeah, tell them you love them. It's okay. It's okay. We all have bad days. Yeah, we all have bad days. You just gotta learn from them. So, all right. We all have bad days. Come here. Come here. You're way back there. I can't hit you. If you come up here a little closer, I hit your head. See? There you go. There you go. All right. I gotta go check the rest of the traps. Bushwhacker get his treats at the wall. I was just super busy today, and I wasn't able to actually get up this morning to do my treats like I usually do. Steph just got home, and we're going to go eat real quick, and then we'll get back to trapping. We got a camera right there, which we didn't pick anything up on that camera, but I will tell you one thing. This area right here is loaded with deer. Loaded with deer. I say loaded, it's probably not as loaded as a lot of other properties, but you know, seeing 3 or 4 deer every day is pretty neat. There's some bucks there as well, so we've got to get this stuff cut soon. Nice to come down here when it's all cleaned up. This has got a camera on it, so it shouldn't have nothing on there. And it don't. The trap's still there, the camera's still there. It's all the same. But I am excited that I do want to get this all cleaned up through here. I really do. And I'm hoping Ironcraft does send some more attachments. We got the grapplers, that's it. I told y'all, I have my own name for stuff. Let's see what, there we go. Anything? Nope, trap is still there. Is good. Because this is a trail of some sort. Now, I bet you it's going to be deer, to be honest. But I know a lot of people say, well, you setting these traps way back here. They're a long ways from your chickens. Well, no. Well, here's the deal. They can get in this grass and work their way through all of this. So I know a lot of people don't like it, but when you have your animals that are just basically taken from you, yeah, you got to do something to protect them. I would feel bad if I wasn't doing something to try to protect them. So now that we got all this taken care of, we're going to go back up there and we're going to open the one. We're going to go ahead and open one of these guys up, and I think we're going to put them 2 in the first back pens, and then we're going to put one up here where the guineas are, and then we're also going to be separating some of the chickens to be putting them over there in the corner to where we have the other barnyard. We're going to put some more barnyard in there that we're probably not going to turn out for a little while until we get the predator problem taken care of, because we turned 60 out. I think the count I got yesterday, if it's kind of accurate, is about 23, 24 that I counted. Now, the reason why I say that is because some of them come up here yesterday on this side, and then I found some down at the other pen. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and open up the Coop Works feed silo. See what it's like to put one together. Now, while we was at the show, it was already put together. This is what it's going to come. When you order yours, this is what it's going to look like. So, remember in the last video, I showed you the poop that was on the waters in there. Here's the deal. Them chickens, if they roost up there, you ain't going to get very many of them. And that's going to keep the poop for actually getting on the top. Look how thick this material is. I mean, just take a look. I don't have a measuring deal. The material, and as I was talking to Tom, he was explaining to me, you know, I believe I aired the footage from the show in the last video. So just so if this is the first time you're clicking on the video, I'm going to go ahead and air the footage from the show with us meeting Tom, Noah, and Kate, and let them kind of explain to you the proper name of the materials they use. So this is your wall mount, and as we was talking to Tom and them, that this is actually they're going in. Kind of tell me a little bit. Y'all are going into
Well, this has
remaking.
been on more. Yeah, this is a great feeder. It's just
Right.
we just wanted to make a few design changes
Yes.
to it, and one of them was the area where the feed flows down to the bottom. We made these ports a little bit wider, and we'll be rotomolding the new one so it'll look just like the current feeder.
Okay.
Tooling just came in. We're molding parts right now, so this will be available in 2 to 3 weeks.
And it's actually going to be the same colors
Yep.
as your waters and feeders here. And
So it just hangs on the wall. It's got
Yeah,
like a French cleat. Screw that to the wall, and you can lift it off to clean it, and then just hang it right on the. So this will work for somebody's got tractors.
yeah,
wanna hang
the
it on
chicken
wall.
tractor, so you don't have to move it, it'll go with the pin. The materials you use kind of helps the UV.
It's food grade, high density polyethylene, but it has UV stabilizers in it, so it's designed to last for years outdoors.
Yeah.
So they're molded in North Carolina, about 2 hours from our shop, and we rotomold everything there, and we bring them in and assemble them in our shop in Wilmington.
Okay.
So, but
There was a lot of thinking and planning go in, but before this happened.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, Kate had bought, all kinds of feeders over the
Yeah.
years. Wanted something bigger so she didn't have to store half a bag of feed. My industrial designer designed for Rubbermaid, and we said, I think we can make a better feeder. So we made a list of all the features that she wanted. She wanted it. She didn't want them roosting on the lid. Didn't
Right.
want to take the lid off to fill it. That's why it's hinged. Wanted it to stay dry if it was out in the rain, which is why the funnels or the feed ports are up underneath the body. Wanted it to last for years and not be on the ground.
Right.
So that's why it's elevated to make it more rodent resistant. And we launched it 4 years ago, and it's just been incredibly popular feeder.
All right, so now we're going to, this is the bottom half. Looks like it comes already. The legs are here to the side. Throw this in. I like the these. I forget what these are called, but I like this because it isn't the hard plastic, so it isn't going to get old, brittle, and break. And I'll show you what I'm talking about that here in a minute. And then on the inside, you got it to where the feed is all going to go down, and it sets in. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it sets in these little cubby holes here, and that's how the chickens are going to eat their feed. So it's got the instructions on how to actually set it up. So we got to find somewhere to put this sticker. That way it won't get rain on it. So you want this state? So we're going to put these in here, and we're going to tip this over. And these are the adjustable legs. So we're going to go ahead and put the legs in here first. Nothing hard. Just set it right there. And then we're going to get the top here. And the top we're just going to come in. Well, actually, I got to get some, let me get a wrench. I wonder how lucky I'd be if that was actually a lot more. Man, would you look at that? That's what you call luck right there, boys and girls. You're going to pull your screw out, then you're going to run it right back through there. Then you're going to put your lock washer on it. You're going to tighten it down. Tell your that's going to open just like this. You'll put your feet in it. You can put a latch or a clamp on it. Actually, they was telling me about a guy that actually purchased some of these and it went through a tornado, and this was actually out in the field. Feed still in it. The only feed they lost that was in these little areas. So, all right, that is the feeder. So now, let's go. All right, guys. So this is the CoopWorks water silo. It's going to hold 8 gallons of water. So let's go ahead and get this baby opened up and see what it's like to set up. We got our silo here. Looks like this here is the stand that it will go on. And it looks like this here, this water silo, it actually comes already screwed in, and then you've already got your nipples in here as well. So what I'm going to do though, when we do put these in, I'm still going to leave my other waterers out for just a little bit to make sure that my chickens are getting used to these little nipples. I don't know. We're going to monitor it and see what happens, but let's go ahead and get the legs out. No screws. Anything in here? Yes, we do have stuff in here. So there's the bottom part. I'm going to tell you that their graphic team is amazing. Look at that. And the reason why I say graphic team, I'm going to wait a week and then I'm going to explain the graphic team. You're going to be absolutely amazed by something else we got coming our way. They also send an extra water as well. I mean, there's instructions on how to put this together, but it's pretty much common sense. Watch me say that and then it not be. At the bottom here, you're going to have one screw. You're going to screw that out. It's going to be a flat head. Okay, from here we're going to take this and we're going to turn it sideways. put our screw back in it. Then we're going to twist it here. And this is what your water is going to sit on. It's going to sit right here. And if for some reason you do want the stake that you want to stake it out on, they've also got that as well. And all this information, I'm going to leave a link in the description box so you can go check it out. But this stuff is, and this isn't a paid sponsorship or anything like that, not at all. This is, we purchased these outright. Okay, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drinking spouts. That's all of it. Going to slide it in there, and it's going to sit on that groove, in that little groove. I'm going to shut it up. Same deal. You can get you one of those little latches to put a latch on there. That way it doesn't come open. It's got a tall tip on it. That way the chickens don't get up there and poop. I'm going to be putting this in our building here, and then we're going to go ahead and set one of these out and put some feed in it and kind of show you setting it up. I don't know if we'll show you actually opening the rest of them. You pretty much get the point here. We'll get them out, get the feed in, and be good to go. So follow me along. So this first one here, we're going to go and we're going to put it in the Jubilee pen. Or, yeah. Actually, we'll put it in the chocolate pen. And we're going to, and like I say, this is the feeder. And we're going to just set the feeder right in the middle. And this is what we've been using for feed But now that we're going to put our feed in there, but as you see, that is setting pretty low. And one thing that I didn't realize that Kate was telling me, and Tom, is if it's down low like this, they can see what's in there, and then they can peck and choose what they want. When we feed scratch, and I also feed a 22% feed as well. So I don't know how I'm going to do this, if I'm going to mix the scratch 22% feed together, or if I'm just going to continue feeding the 22% protein, and we'll just throw scratch in throughout the day. Or I may just leave one of these out to put the scratch in. So I don't know. I'm kind of mixed in between what I want to do. All right, so I'm fixing to go get some feed, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mix the 22% and the chick scratch together so they can actually eat it. But what I'm going to do is we'll put a little bit in here to see how high we need to raise it, because we don't want it to sit where the chickens can actually see what they're eating. We want them to reach up and have to get it and not choose what it is, just whatever's there. So I'm going to go ahead and, just for example, I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and we're going to put this in here, and we will see what it's like. Alright, so the chickens are seeing that's something new. So we can already tell by looking at it that it is going to be too short. So I'm going to go ahead and raise this up one. I'm going to go ahead and go get some more feed, and we'll fill it up. And it might be one of those deals where I have to have some buckets. If you look in these pens here, we got little totes that we keep in the pens. And the reason why I do that is we would always keep a bag and a half of feed out here so we don't have to run back and forth to the barn. So we may leave the buckets there, and we just pour the 22% in with the chicken scratch, mix it together, and pour it in there. So I think that's what we'll try and see if it works. Actually, I think before we go to filling them all up, I'm going to go ahead and open these guys. We're going to get the ones out and put them in the pens they go, and then we'll come back through and fill the waters up, and we'll watch them and see if they're actually drinking and eating from them. So let's go put the other ones together. All right, you showed up just in time. I'm getting ready to go over, and where are you going?
You showed up just in time.
I'm getting ready to go over and put another water and feeder together. So,
I didn't put my farm shoes on because I was going to walk to get the kids.
so we better hurry. How much time you got?
20-ish minutes.
All right, you better hurry. You got to get your old hands dirty. She got to put her dues in for the day. That way she can stay at least one more night in the farmhouse. I'm just joking, guys. All right, let's open this baby up. Get the bottom legs out. Get our water silo out of here. In this baby right here. We're going to send an extra one. Y'all have a good day? Yeah. Hey, where's Kayson? Oh, what you got there?
When I opened it, the box and the model was already open. Like, it was hard enough to where they couldn't get in.
They're like,
Okay. Yeah. But it, like, you can open it from the bottom.
oh, you can open it?
Yeah, it was already open from the bottom.
That was showing red a little bit. Just went the wrong way.
Yeah, it's supposed to stay in there.
Well, that could
Well,
be
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Just make sure it's a full bottle.
I'll just make sure it ain't tampered with.
All over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all over that bottle.
Leaked out.
It somebody could have tampered with it. So, let's get online and do what you gotta do. Wash your hands, son. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take our water. We're gonna put the water back here in the back. So excited to get these guys filled up and let them try it out. They're over there eating it. Looks like we're definitely going to have to raise it up. You can see that we're definitely going to raise it up for sure. And we're going to take the water, we'll put the water in here. And it's just going to set right here on the ground. If for some reason you need to put stakes on the ground, there's holes right there to where you can put the stakes on the ground. You put that up there, you close it up, you got 8 gallons of water that they can eat. So we're going to go ahead and get the other ones, get them in the pen, then we'll get the feed, fill them all up, so follow on. Take these to the Jubilees. So I'm going to go ahead and raise these up a little bit more. I'm going to go 2 this time, just to see if that's a little bit higher. We'll try that out. We'll get them some feed in there, and actually I'll pour the feed in here right now. So right now we're using this, and then we got another one we put the scraps in. And the hard thing about that right there is those tops come off and the chickens get in there and then they poop in it. That's one reason why I like these, because they're not going to get up here and poop. I just don't see it, maybe, but I just don't see them getting up there. All right, guys, so we actually got the feeders and waters in the pens that are going to go in. We will later on purchase some more. Going to be a great product. We're super excited about it. But I did want to show you one reason why I am why I'm so excited about this product. For one, when we first started, we purchased something kind of like this. No, actually it was something kind of like this here. Little, or if it was a little coffee can. Then we moved to something like this. Well, the problem with these was these here are so hard to get off and to seal up, and if it ain't sealed all the way, the water leaks out. This is the same concept, same deal. You have to have a little lid on this when you actually fill it up. These here, I thought this was the solution for everything when we found them. But the problem is, after 2 or 3 months, this is what happens. It gets brittle, it breaks, and then you're back to the store to buy another one. As you know that these are $49.99 or $95. After a while doing this 2 or 3 times a month, or after buying 2 or 3 of these a month because you got 8 or 9 pins, that kind of adds up. So, you know, I set these down here for concepts. When I actually go to pick these up here, they break real easy. These here, just a pain in the rear to actually fill. This one here was the latest one we got, which this sets inside here. I thought, wow, that's awesome. It's going to catch all the poop, the trash, and it does catch some of it, but still, it goes to the bottom here, you see? And then the top here is one of the biggest problems because you have all the poop on top. You got to clean it off. Which if you're going to have chickens and stuff, yes, you're going to have to clean from time to time. But if there's a product out there that makes your life a lot better and speeds things up for you going through your feeding process or whatever your daily routine, that's probably the product that you're going to want to go with. And this past weekend, when we went to the Ozark Homestead Expo, that's when we was introduced to Coop Works. I seen the feeders, I seen the waters there, and I was like, oh my gosh, here is the answer to everything. Now I will say, I had 8 of these ordered. While we was on the phone, while we was there, I did make a phone call and I canceled the order because after watching them demonstrate the feed silo and the water silo, it was a no-brainer. It's got UV protection with the materials they use for the algae not to build up, and then they're just really thick and real sturdy. They're not going to turn brittle and break like that. So I wanted to share that with y'all. And you know, it's one of those sayings, you get what you pay for. So from time to time, I am going to leave a link in the description box. And if you go and purchase one of these waters or feeders and use the product code Eddy Family, it's going to save you 5% off. When you click on it, you read about it, watch the videos. There's tons of videos. I'm going to continue making videos about the product. You're going to be amazed. So be sure, click on that link in the description box. Go check them out. Do the research on them. Great family. And once again, if for some reason you have any issues, reach out to the company, and I promise you, they're going to make it right for you. So we're going to go get some feed, and we're going to fill up the feeders, and we're going to show you how this works. Went and got feed this morning, and ended up getting right about 25 bags, I think. You checking it out, baby? Huh? You know, I gotta shut this because I know you'll be kind of good. I know you will. You're a good girl, though. Shut it, because bushwhackers, all of them be screaming up there, trying to jump up there. I may change it up next week, but I want to see how this works. say, I may change this next week, but I want to try it like this for now. Cat food there, dude. Here we go. For the first time, filling up our chick shallow cheese color. All right, so especially with this, they should not run out of feed. Oop. And that's probably about 75 pounds already in there. We're going to close it up. I left this one a little bit lower just because we have some smaller ones in here. You know, that was one of the reasons I left the biggest gap through there so I can get my tractor through there and a side by side. Two chicken scratch, so I'm going to try to make this half of this last for this one. Back to that. Fixing to fill your feeder up. Oh, this one already got some. And that's what I was talking about, them getting in there, pooping in it, and it getting wet. Gets in clumps. One more. This one's going to get a lot more quill. I should have got another chicken scratch, but get a mixed one put in there. That one's good. And one thing about it's mound up like that, but you see this oval here, it allows you to put extra in there and just close it up just like that. So now we're going to go get some waterers and we're going to try that out. These hoses are getting to be pretty old. And you know, you buy things to splice them, well, they don't work very well. Things that I don't have a water regulator yet. I'm just going to turn it on halfway, like that, and that should be enough. So this is one of the deals with these being open like this. Romeo's locked up, but Bushwhacker and them will come over and get drinks and stuff from it, which is okay. It's just we have to fill these up multiple times throughout the day. guys, here's the first waters. We're gonna see what happens. This holds 8 gallons. So hopefully the chickens catch on pretty quick about the waterers. I'll give them some time to actually check that out. I'm going to set their water out here for now. And throughout the evening, I will watch them. We're going to go ahead and pull the waters out of the ones that we got them in now. Just try to get them to get started on them. It's going to take some time, but if you teach them this when they're young, obviously it won't take as long. But once again, we'll pull their water out as well. And one cool thing that I haven't talked about is that you can actually get automatic waterers with these, as well as heaters, so they don't freeze in the wintertime. Here, I mean, we don't have very many cold days. Watch me say that when we get 2 months of it. But you know, that's a pretty big deal, especially automatic waters. Now, I do like coming in. It's one thing to have automatic waters because you start relying on those, and next thing you know is your chickens are thirsty because something's wrong with this and the water's not filling up. So that's why I kind of like the waters. You're going to go in at least once a day and fill these up. You know, it's 8 gallons of water, but you just want to make sure they have their water. All right, guys, I think I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch them for a little while. Actually, I'm going to let them kind of hang out and do their thing. I'm going to run up and go to the house and get a snack and get something to drink, and then we'll be back out here just a little bit later. Let the sun go down a little bit. I will say today's probably hotter than we had in a couple weeks. Had the old sweat going, but we're going to go up there and we'll be back out here in just a little bit, so stay tuned. Guys, so it's been a couple hours. Let's see if they're getting the hang of it yet. Up there on the side of it. That's so neat. They did such an amazing job designing this thing. That'll work out perfect. Like I said, I think I'm gonna go start on that pen. We may end up patching that one up there and putting a few birds in there. Just trying to get everything separated. That's the hard part, is selling, not having all the birds that I want out of here before we're selling them. Because people come over and they go to buy them, and they're like, well, I want this one, I want that one. You better watch it. And then I have to say, well, no, I'm not selling that one. And they're like, well, which ones are for sale? So, yeah, I'm going to go get that deal, and I'm going to go ahead and start working on that coop. So, but anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up for today. we want to thank each and every one of y'all for watching. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe. We always enjoy new people, and let us know. Somehow put a couple thumbs up if this is the first time you're watching. We'd love to get to know you. We go live a couple times a week, and we just enjoy sharing our life with y'all. So make sure you like and subscribe. Thank y'all so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next video. God bless.